Alrighty, and good evening. Welcome to the Golden Microphone Gaming Channel. I'm your host, the one and only Golden Microphone, and hey, happy birthday to me! Well, technically yesterday was my birthday, hence why I wasn't streaming, but today, we properly celebrate here in World of Warships. As you can see, I've claimed my preview account with 7 days yesterday, so that was nice. Got 6 days going. Let's see about getting the rest of our goodies before we get into the main event. Opening boxes. I've been saving up boxes for a couple of months now, and it is a very large pile. The largest pile I've ever seen of boxes, I tell you what. Now, let's have a look. Here we go, here we go. Ah, good. Extra bonuses, always good for that. Very nice. Okay. Now my other fun bit is I can grab... Let's see, where are my... That must be my wallet. No? Must be on the website then. Let me see what I have. Oh, wait, it was. Back in here. I got a coupon. Here it is. Oh, wait, it's just on the website. Oh, crap. Okay, I'll do that another time. For now, we're going to go through our boxes. I have managed to collect 259 boxes. You know what? I think we'll go on a mission first, get ourselves one extra box just to make it nice and even, and we'll get into it. So first things first, let's get out there with the Izumo and blow some things up. Maybe ram into a few things, get some spicy hugs going early on a day like today. Heck yes. Heck yes. Let's see what we can do. Yep. Go. Missed opportunity? What's that? No! We can't have that on a brilliant Japanese battleship like that. That's terrible. It's a look. I make fun of Infinity Nikki for Eats a Land. Eats a Land. So we'll make fun of the Izumo as well. Eats a ship. There's the Italians that were on the Japanese side when this thing came out. Amazing. The Italians love ribbing people, I'm sure. Okay, let's go. All right. Straightforward, nice and easy. Let's do this. Alright. Now, what on earth are you doing trying to get in front of me? That's alright. Let's see, who's with me? The pilots. Interesting. Okay. With Nuremberg. Alright, let's go. Oh, what a beautiful day for it, yeah? Oh, hello. They weren't already firing, were they? No, 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 it's just birds. It was just birds. That's all. It's okay. Hmm. Must be a windy day. We've been detected. From where, though? Oh, hello. Let's see how many of these impacted from this range. Come on now, at least one. Two ricochets. That is not an impact. Terrible. Alright. Yeah. As a battleship, my main priority is other battleships. So here we go. Let's cross for a rake across the command deck. Let's go. 2 penetrations. Not too bad. Could be a lot better, though. Oh lord, we are being rained upon. Okay. In which case, let's see about taking this bad puppy out first. Wreck the deck. Nope, just 1 over penetration. No bad. Alright. Oh, spin the other way, buddy. There we go. Keep spinning. Keep going. We got this. We got this. It will hit us. Unless... Oh, that is way too close for comfort as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, this will be a better target for us. Ah. See you escape this. Really? Alright. Really? 1 target left? I hardly did anything here. I've only got 1 person on them. Okay. Guess I'm gonna help with that. You're way too far away. I can't hit you. And you've gone behind an island. I definitely can't hit you now. Damn. Only thing I can do is wait for you to get out from behind the island, and by then, you're definitely sunk. What a shame. That's all I can do? Damn it. Well, it'll be a victory, certainly, but not a very good one. Oh well. Whatevs. Well, certainly it's good for the team, my darling. However, my ego must be quenched. For it is the day after my birthday. Surely I must have an ego stroke. Really? It's charging in? Okay. Your funeral, big guy. Well, victory regardless. Alright, let's see if we've earned ourselves another yes, maybe. Not quite, not quite. Alright, fine. You're twisted in the leg. One more. Then once we earn that extra box, we get opening. We'll probably do a good few at a time, considering a lot of these are probably just going to be signals, but we'll see how we go. Beg pardon. Okay then. Get ourselves loaded up and ready. Armament's locked to that side, so we can keep an eye on the rest of the area. Oh yeah, it's very much in our interest to be going that way. They can go off that way, but it'll be easier for me to aim this way. Definitely. Alright. Let's see if we can't catch him. Yes, yes, I know. Going at about 27 knots is not going to be catching anyone. Ah. About here. Come along then. At least one. No, are you kidding? It's another 15 seconds of waiting. Come on now, lead in. Come on, right across the deck. One penetration out of all that. Ugh. Well, at the very least we're getting closer and it's much easier to aim. What a shame though. We are a battleship. We should be able to hit these things from 20 k's away. Alright, fingers crossed on this one. Rake the deck, please. One. Seriously. Like just woof, man. Woof. Okay. That's more like it. Ah. No what? Oh, flippin' heck. That's insanity. True insanity. What? Am I even necessary on this battlefield? I haven't been shot at yet. Oh dear. There we go. me have a shot. Oh, much better. Still not my kill though. And there's only one left, and they are very much surrounded. I cannot hit them from that far. Now I can hit them from that far. Come along. One non-penetrating. Really? Okay. Oh, good, good, good couple of hits. Ah, jeez. Well, there's no way I'm going to be seeing him again, so I'm going to go right ahead and try to recapture this area. I probably won't make it, but we'll see. There he is. Ah, what a shame. Ah, I would have missed anyway. It's fine. Ah, looks like we need to go back to port to get ourselves sorted on some equipment anyway. Economic bonus? Fair enough. That in, and that brings us one extra container. Here we go. Oh, more coal. Here we go. Oh, very nice. Alright then, so now we're here. 260 containers of 17 different varieties. Let's start with the one that we have the most of, more signals. We'll open these 10 at a time. We've got 116 of these, so it won't be too bad. Let's hit it up. Got some coal out of it. Already got all these symbols. And a good amount of flags. I was running so very low on these, so this comes at a good time. And 1,000 extra free XP. Always good for that. Alright. Oh, that was a 1. Whoopsie. That's okay. You know what, we'll run them down to 100. Neat. Signals are very definitely a thing we needed today. Bunch of coal and some signals, very nice. Heck yes. Ah, I was running so low on these darn things. Free XP, always nice. Down to 100 after this. Excellent. Excellent. Okay. Let's hit up another 10. Excellent. Nothing new, but certainly more and more signals as we go. I'm going to be very full up of signals. It's going to be wonderful to fly with them again. That's another symbol. We have the symbol already. That's okay. Hot diggity. Oh, two more symbols. Horned helmets and bears. Hmm, the ferocious wolf. Alright then. We're now down to the last 50 of these types of containers. Let's hit all of them at once. 50 containers at once. Let's go. Oof. So many flags. I'm going to be very happy for at least the next month. Maybe there's more. What else we got? Ooh, neat. And the axe and sword. Very nice. Okay, so on to the next type. One that we have the most of, I believe, is the more coals. But let's have a quick scroll through. Yep, it's the more coals. Okay, so for these ones, let's do them 10 at a time, then the last 5 at once. So let's see, more coal. What do we get here? Load of coal. Ah, expendable bonuses. Yes, these are going to be very helpful over the next bit. Gorilla symbol, pistol symbol, and the trident symbol, as well as 100,000 credits. We're always good for that, and 5,200 more coal. Perhaps we can use that in the event, the Nyan Paradox. That's still going, I think, at least until April. So that'll be very helpful. Blessed by Poseidon. Okay, that's a new one. And the Sawfish. Neat. Alright. A few more of these. Very nice indeed. Not too bad, not too bad. And here we go at the last 5. Let's open them up. A Tommy gun. Okay. We are going to be quite loaded with some... Ah, yes, here we go. The next that happen to have a lot of them, believe it or not, are the super containers. I've managed to get quite a few of these, so 22 of them in all. Let's open them up one by one for the moment. Yes, special. What do we got here? Hot damn! I got me 7 extra days of premium. Nice. Okay, that's that's a good start right there. Okay, what else we got here? Looks like we got, yep, 50 of the speed flags. Oh, that's great. Gonna be using those for a while yet. Okay, we're down to 20. I think we're just going to keep going one by one because this is nice. One by one on these super containers. What do we got? 25,000 free XP. You know, with all the stuff we're going to be getting out of these containers, the game's going to look entirely different by the time we're out of this screen. You know what? Why don't we change ports for a sec? Philippines is nice, but I think we can do better. Let's see. I think we'll head out to space for this one. Yes. And no, not Star Trek, space. The spaceport specifically. Does look cool, doesn't it? Heck yeah. Alright then, we'll open up a few more boxes in space. Over here, with our swimming fellas. Someone swiffering the outside of this hull. And another dude just manhandling a torpedo. Well done. Alright, let's open it up, see how we go. The sound's even a little bit muted because we're out in space. I love it. Alright, we'll open a couple more of these. Yeah, that sound is very muted. Even in the vacuum of space, it's not that special. That's a lot of coal, 7,500. Okay. We'll hop over to one of the other places in just a couple of boxes. So let's see. Ooh, what's this? 600% XP. Yes. Good. Very good. Let's hit one more. Ooh, what's this? Another 7 days of premium. Hot damn. Okay. What's that? 14 days so far, including the. So I got 20 days of. Oh, that's great. 20 days thus far. Well, it's really nice to be out here in space. You know what? We'll do 5 more out here in space, and then we'll move on elsewhere. Probably to Star Trek, just for the fun of it. I do love me some Star Trek. Come along, me boys. Whoa, what's this? Oh, shoot! That's 1,000 doubloons! Hot damn! That's premium currency, my friends. Nice. Alright. See how often I get that. Ooh, is that 800% XP? Yes, it is. Nice. 2 more. Okay, that's a nice bit of coal there. Last one out here in space. Let's see what the vacuum brings me. More coal from the void. Fantastic. Alright. So cool being out here, but I'm pretty sure those planets are way too close. They should not be that close. So, we're getting out of here. And let's see. We will make our way over. I know. Planeta Aquatica. Let's head on over. Yeah, there we go. We are now inside a submarine with elevator music playing. There's our captain over there, just making sure that we don't hit any sharks or anything like that, and going past the casino and all the well, everything in its glory. There's a restaurant over there. I'm sure there's, yep, that's an apartment over there. Very nice. Hmm. And of course, the robot that keeps us nice and clean. All right, that out of the way, let's go ahead and get some more containers open. We gotta make our way over to, yep, here we are, the underwater container area with a whale shark nearby and a couple of shoals of fish. Very, very nice. Now, let's get into it. 10 more containers down here. Oh, the sound's muted like we're underwater. I love it. Listen to that. Even the super container sound is just beautifully muted, like it's being heard underwater. Here we go. Very nice. 25,000 XP. I'm okay with that. What do we got next? Ah, 50 of, are these the proceeding to the position of the accident? Don't quite remember what Sierra Bravo does, but I'm sure we'll look into it. A pow. What's this? No, wait, what's this? 1,500 research points? Huh. What in the world is a research point? Let's go back to port and have a look at what that is. I think we can look at the armory to find that out. Research points, research points. What can I use research points for? Which event requires them? Oh, here we go. The Research Bureau. Here we go. Huh. Dear me. Well, somehow I don't think I'm going to be affording anything from here. Well, apparently you can get terrible things from the premium boxes. Oh dear. Oh well, what a shame. I mean, if they give me, I don't know, 10,000 instead of 1,500, maybe? Or 100,000 so I can afford a ship. That'd do it. But, alas, I doubt that's what's going to happen. So, let's continue opening them up. See what else we got. 200%. Okay, open up. Ooh, is that an extra 40%? Yep, 40% credits. That's neat. Got 4 more to go. What else can we scrounge from the super containers? Ah, 50 November Echo Set 7s. Hostile aircraft sighted. That is a boost to your AA damage. Very good. Extra coal. Always good for more coal around here. 2 more super containers, then we'll move on to the next port. Ooh, 75,000 Commander XP. That's great. That'll help speed up some learn-ins. Last one. What do we got? Okay, 40%. Extra credits. So that's nice. Alright then, move ourselves back. Planet Aquatica, you've been delightful. For now though, heading over to Star Trek, because why not? Let's go! Welcome to the bridge of the Enterprise. Here's the captain's ready room. Very nice. I do not believe we can do much of anything in here right now other than look at things. They're very pretty. Alright then. Let's go ahead and open a couple of containers, because I know we need to get to... There it is. Cargo bay. Now, which do we have more of? Ah, the uncommon bonuses. Now, these being uncommon bonuses, I think we can just go right ahead and open the whole lot up in just 3 shots. So, first 10. See what bonuses we got here. Yep, these are the bonuses. I thought as much. Nice. Love the sounds and sights of this place, really do. We won't be here too long, so we'll just throw our way through these uncommon bonuses. Very nice. Okay, so next one that we have are the Santa's gifts. We've got a good few of them. These wonderful premiums, so I wonder if I still have a snowy dock that I can go to for this. Let's see. Dragon, Dunkirk, the fjords. The fjords do have some snow, but I don't believe that they're the ones that we're looking for. St. Petersburg, the Philippines, Toronto, Sarashima Base, Ipangu. Novorossiysk? That's not right. Marseille, London. Don't know if that's Cure or Cure or Cure. Kronstadt. Thinking we head to the fjords. Looks like there's snow on them mountains. None down here, but there's definitely snow up on those mountains. And you know what? It's pretty nicely lit here too. I think we'll stick to the fjords for now. Very nice. Alright, over to the container openings. We've only got 49 of them left. Alright, so we've got 11 of these. Let's get them sorted one by one. Ooh, that's nice. Free XP, that's nice. Open her up. Ooh, 800% Commander XP. I'm always good for that. Ring-a-ding-ding, baby. Not too bad, not too bad. Opening up my Christmas gifts late. Sounds like me. Ooh, 500 doubloons. Always good for more doubloons. What else you got for me, Santa, though? Come on, Santa, baby. More Elite XP. That's captains being made. Incredible. What do we got? What do we got? More XP bonuses. Come on, Santa. Ah, more of them. We are not running out of these for a very long time. It's good. It's very good. The more we have, the merrier. Ooh, hello. A 24 100% free XP expendable. That's terrific. Only 3 of them, but that's great. Not too shabby, if I do say so myself. Let's open up the last few. Yep, 200%. Yep, 2 more. Ooh. Victor Ligma, hurricane approaching, take appropriate precautions. Yes, this helps with flooding and fire, so that's great. And last one. Knock knock, open up. Ah, nice. Okay then. And it seems like our next lot of containers will be small containers. Aw, adorable. Alright then, we're going to open up some small containers. Let's go ahead and change port. Away from the fjords, and if we're going small, how about we go really small? Let's head to the design table. Been a while since I've been there. There we are. Aw, look it. Right here, on a table, telephone, my sweetheart apparently, tiny little buckets of paint, some glue, and the model ship right in front of us, and just so much coffee. So much coffee. Bro, go and clean up. Come on now. Alright then, whilst you do that, let's go ahead and open up these on the little galleon with the little wooden men. Oh, see? This is why we came here for small. Alright, let's open her up. Weedy weedy. We got a couple of Stormwind camouflages. Neat. Okay then. Let's see. Another 15,000 credits along with 900 coal. And the rabbit torpedo. Yep, that makes sense. This game's going to look so different after all this. 6 India deltas. The damage can be repaired at sea. That's faster repairs. Or faster repair crew, anyway. Ooh, 750 free XP. Neat. Might be able to use some of that to actually get somewhere on our tech trees. There we go, extra 300%. And Gatto class. We have that. That's why we got the 15,000 credit compensation. Hot damn. Open her up. Ah, Juliet Whiskey Uno. Una 1? Probably Una 1. Anyway, leak is dangerous. Yes. That'll help with flooding repair. Ah, some regular bonuses. Neato. Alright then. So cute. Okay. Very nice. And last one. Okay, India Yankee. Getting the fire under control. That's the fire team's taking care of things. Okay, so next lot are the Honor, Integrity, Virtue containers. Let's see. Yep, okay. If that's the case, then we're going to move our butts to another port. It's really nice being here. Yes, it is. I don't think we can interact with much of anything in here, but let's see. Telephone? No. Coffee? No, I'm not spilling that. If only touching the frame would say "Hello, sailor" or something like that. That would be hilarious. But no, alas, that's not what's happening here. That's okay. From the designer's table, we'll head to somewhere even more ridiculous, a dorm room in the Azure Lane world, I suppose. Gotta be honest, not one of my favorite places, but it is silly enough that having a giant warship um, model in the middle of all of this, strangely, doesn't seem that out of place, honestly. Alright, let's see here. What happened there? Oh, it's a clock. That's cool. That's cool as heck. Anyway, let's go ahead and open up a couple of containers on the other model ship for honor, integrity, and virtue. Let's go! Ah, it's for that collection from earlier this year. Okay. Well, later last year, actually. So let's go ahead, open up these puzzle pieces and see how we do. Pretty sure they're all puzzle pieces, so we'll open up the last 5. Pretty sure it's all puzzle pieces here. Yep, all puzzle pieces, and I get the feeling... Yep, okay. Well, since we're here, let's go ahead and open up these economic rewards boxes as well. Since we're here. Looks like we got us some coal, a bunch of cash, and some more XP for the commanders. Not too shabby, not too shabby. Let's open up these ones now. Ooh, more cash. Always good for more cash. That'll help us purchase more ships. Oh, the free ships, but yes. And a little compensation for getting an extra Sea Eagle. Terrific stuff. Open says me. Plenty of cash in these economic rewards boxes. Let's go. I always have to wonder when it loads like that, is it getting me something new or is it just screwing with me? It's usually just screwing with me. Alright, so that's that. Terrific stuff. We will tackle the common bonuses, let that come out. Then we'll head out somewhere else and open up the rest of these boxes. How many we got left? 13 of them? Terrific stuff. Alright. Let's see where we should go for these last 13 boxes. Okay, so the dragon, it's far too dark there. Dunkirk, little stormy. Kronstadt, not too bad, honestly. Hawaii is not bad. It's kind of... Is dawn or dusk? I don't quite remember. Hamburg's a little dark. We've been to the fjords. Kurt is very much a night map, but it's pretty atmospheric. London's pretty nice because we're in the Thames, and it's just really strange being on the Thames. Oh, I know. We'll go one of my favorite places, New York. New York simply because there are tugboats there. I love tugboats. Yeah, let's go to New York for these last bits. Here we go. Because my ship is enormous, I do take up quite a bit of space on this harbour. But we should see... Ah, there's one. Hello there. Actually, wait. Can I honk my horn here? No, I cannot. That is a shame. Oh, well. Oh, wait a minute. What's this? Oh, yes, of course, of course. All of the honor, integrity, value, virtue items got added. Fantastic. Okay. Let's head back. Okay. These last 13 containers. Let's get them out of here. There it is. Ah, hello, buddy. Where'd you go? Tugboat. Gotta love tugboats. Alright. We'll open up the Legend of Sabaton stuff first, as that's the latest stuff. Actually, no. Yes. Well, I can't actually tell which ones are oldest to newest. There's the 10th anniversary gift. Premium ship number 8. So that has a ship in it, apparently. So that'd be great to look at. An award container. I don't even know what's going to be in that one. The Christmas and New Year in the Navy container. You know what? Christmas and New Year's have passed, so we will do that first. Another boat! It's adorable. Look at it go. Alright, so let's have a quick look-see. Christmas and New Year's in the Navy. Let's open her up. Open, open, open. Ho, ho, ho. Thank you, St. Nick. Father Christmas, my friend. Alright, so we got ourselves some more expendables, and let's open this up. There he is. Hello, Father Christmas. Nice. Father Christmas is a traditional British character who gives gifts for Christmas. By the 20th century, his image had been greatly changed under the influence of the image of Santa Claus, his American counterpart. Now, you can hardly tell Father Christmas apart from Santa Claus. They both wear a red coat, have a beard, and carry a large sack of gifts. Initially, British Father Christmas was not a character who brought gifts to children for Christmas. His image was rather associated with the festive traditions of adults and personified triumph and good spirits. Father Christmas wore a holly wreath on his head and had a staff, a cauldron, and a Yule log that was traditionally burned at Christmas. It was only in the 19th century that Christmas became a traditional family holiday, and Father Christmas developed into the habitual Christmas gift giver that he still is today. Well, there you go. History of Father Christmas from Britain. Fantastic stuff. That was nice. That was real nice to have. 12 more containers in the city of New York. Let's go. What do we have? Let's see. The tactical special. The rare bonuses. We'll probably open that up first, I think. Rare bonuses. Let's go. And of course, there are the Twitch containers as well. So let's open up the rare bonuses. Which did we get? We have... Ooh, 800% ship EXP. Nice. I'll take that. Okay, so... My darling wife, what do you think? Sabaton, Twitch, Tactical Special, Award, Premium Ship 8, or the 10th Anniversary Gift? Alphabetical. Alright then. T, P, A. Award. We will go by alphabet. Award goes first. Let's go. Tech, and whoa, one extra day of freemium. Nice. Free XP and November Foxtrot running into danger. We will see what that does later. Okay. L for Legend, T for Tactical, P for Premium, and T for 10. So, that would be L, Legend of Sabaton. They go next. You thought it was S? Nah, they tricked you. It was L for Legend. Haha! What's that?
You really wanted to open this one, I guess.
It's not me, it was them. They did it. They did this to you. Alright, let's open her up. Oh. The collection begins. Joachim Broden, yes. Lead singer of Sabaton. Heck yeah. The voice of Sabaton, Joachim is known for his commanding stage presence, signature sunglasses, unique voice, and defined vocals. His charisma shapes much of the band's live energy. It's so true. You see these guys live, it's him. It's always him. So good. Next. What do we have here? Thob's hand-built car. Okay, I gotta read about this. When it comes to classic Swedish cars built with safety and longevity in mind, Thob Englund knows them inside out. So much so that he actually built one entirely from original factory components. Sitting inside feels like stepping into a time machine. Even the seatbelts carry handwritten tags from 1979, signed by the workers who assembled and tested them. Excuse me? That sounds like a really kick-ass car. That's so cool. Yeah, and Sabaton just keeps getting cooler and cooler. I don't understand. How can one band harbor so much cool? It's ridiculous. Let's see how much cooler they get with this next hit. What do we got? Ah, nice. Carolus Rex. Let's go. There we go. Thob's favorite album. Contains solid heavy metal songs like The Lion from the North, The Carolian's Prayer, A Lifetime of War, and of course the title track, which stands out to me as some of the greatest Sabaton songs. A solid and straightforward album. Wow. Well, I may have to look into these because I've only heard their war songs. I don't know what these are. I'm sure all of them are war songs as well. But I'll look into that later. Ah, that was terrific. All right, 7 more containers. Let's get into it. What do we got? That's T for Twitch, T for Tactical. So Tactical's right. P, Q, R, S, T. So P for Premium, T. Yep, it's the premium ship coming up next. Okay, what did we get in here? A submarine. Flippin' hell. The British Tier 8 Alliance submarine. The amphibian-class submarines were designed for use in the Pacific. To contrast to their predecessors, they boasted greater surface speed and improved living conditions for their crew. They were of a double-hull design, with the torpedo tubes distributed evenly between the bow and the stern. These submarines were built on the basis of technical solutions tested on the preceding T-class ships, specifically by using an all-welded inner pressure hull. Oh, okay. Since 1981, HMS Alliance has been a memorial and museum ship at Gosport. Neat. Well, I'll have to test that out later. Alright, next up is the Tactical Specials, then the 10th anniversary, then the Twitch. Alright, here we go. What do we got here? What was this about? Another day of premium, let's go. More Charlie Kilos that don't require assistance. Alright, good, good, good. Open up. Another day of premium. More Charlie Kilos and more free XP. Okay, are these going to be all the same? That would be hilarious if they were. Open up. What you got for me, friend? Another day of premium, some Charlie Kilos and some free XP. Amazing. Something impossible did happen, but I'm happy with that. A possible pattern? Maybe. Couldn't tell you though. The 10th anniversary gift from when the 10th anniversary event happened. That was a little while ago, but here we go. Open up, friendo. Ooh. Holy crap, that's a tier 6 German craft, a Karl von Schönberg. Neat. A large destroyer design developed by the shipbuilding company Vulcan in 1933 to be used as the basis for the future Type 1934 destroyers. One of the ship's armament options was the installation of 5.9-inch or 149mm guns. However, the design was never fully further developed, as the Kriegsmarine High Command chose the Deutsche Werk version of the serial construction, which was smaller in size and had a lighter armament. Oh, what a shame for it. What a shame. We will check it out another day. And now the two Twitch containers. These very likely will not have anything astounding, but it's a nice way to cool down after all the cool stuff we got. Open up Twitch box, let's go. What you got for me? That is a Twitch Prime Gaming Expendable Camouflage. Makes sense. India Delta, the damage can be repaired at sea, very nice. And community tokens. That makes sense, and I get the feeling we're going to get more of the same. Let's have a look. Tickety tick, tickety tock, and there's the Prime Gamer, there's Charlie Kilo, and there's the community tokens. I do not require assistance in this one. Okay. That was all of them. Heck yeah. Ah, that was a lot of birthday presents. Haven't had so many birthday presents. And Necro's here. Blow him all the hell, he says. Heck yes. Yes. Can I do your foot? Yes. Now. Ah. Probably should have asked when I was... Okay, fine, fine. Did I get any fun stuff from my containers? Well, I did, as a matter of fact, get some fun stuff from the containers. I will show you in a few moments. However, right now, I need to attend to a medical sort of emergency. Alright, so, it is a sort of emergency. I didn't say it was an emergency, it's not. It's a sort of emergency. It is the wife. I will attend to my wife. I will be right back to let you all know what happened in a moment. Alright, sorry about that, folks. We are back. Necro, to directly answer you, got any fun stuff from the containers? I did. I got 2 new ships out of my over 200, uh, 200 containers. So, let's go ahead and find them. They're here somewheres. Muggy, Phoenix, New Mexico, Swan, Dresden. Oh, here we go. There it is, the Schoenberg. Amazing having a German cruiser here in New York, but alright. And Arkusu, did you know about compact carousel? Compact carousel, what is compact carousel, Arakusu? Also, I heard that. Was that a join? Hello, hold up, let me have a look at that. My dashboard is not up. Hang on a second. Shows you how well I'm looking. What do we got here? No, I don't need that. Stream manager, thank you. Turn the audio off for myself. It's a setup method, so you have 2 or 3 ships in a row rather than individually. The compact carousel, huh? No, I don't actually know what that is. And Arakusu has followed us. Thank you very much, Arakusu. Welcome to the Golden Microphone Gaming Channel. I'm your host, the one and only Golden Microphone. What is up, my darling? What, this thing? The gear? Special ships, historical ships, custom ships. No, I don't believe so. I'm going to let them tell me how to do it, since I'm fairly sure that both of them are going to tell me how to do it. So, uh, please tap the right thing right over Dresden at the moment, and you can change it. This thing right over Dresden. Here we go. Compact carousel. What do we got here? Oh, Lord. Well, okay, sure. Why not? Alright then. The filter. Huh? Hide what? Oh, that's only due to combat missions and campaigns. Don't much care for that right now, so here we go. Right, so, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go over it again. It's the K. Schonberg is one of the ships that came in with the containers. The other one, if we can find it, I believe was a British one. It's a British, there it is, the Alliance. The British Tier 6 submarine actually looks pretty decent, actually. Not too bad, not too bad. Even comes with its own captain, Maurice Riley. Heck yes. Actually, yeah, it doesn't look too bad. I might have to give it a whack, see how it goes. Otherwise, mostly I got... Yes, hang on. Here we go. Loads and loads and loads of signals. Not everything, but loads of them. Oh no, the sub. What do you mean, oh no, the sub? Is it not a good sub? It seems like it's a pretty okay sub. Speaking of subs, let's go ahead and have a look in what the captain can do. Or is it just because it's a sub? Let's see. Enhanced sonar. Reduces sonar reload time if your ship is detected by the enemy. Sonar cooldown. Neat. Okay. Liquidator. Chances of causing flooding. Good. Reduces rudder and diving plane shift time with the 15 seconds after activating. Interesting. Okay. Pretty sure its torps are anemic. Oh no. Mostly the only sub worth sailing is the I-56. I see. Well, maybe we won't give the Alliance... No, you know what? We will give the Alliance a test just to rub you all the wrong way. Let's do this. Go with Enhanced Sonar to start. I'm sure I did I not? Darling, I'm pretty sure I did. Alright, did I say thank you for showing me the carousel? Or no? Soviet ones are pretty good too. Yeah, I will admit. Which of the subs do I actually have? I must admit the submarines are not ones that yeah. We're getting there. We're getting there. I have the S1 and the Alliance. That's it. Those are my 2 subs. I mean, the S1 is a Soviet sub, so that would do the trick for sure, for sure. Let's see, I've got 2 skill points that I still need to get out. Improved battery capacity for dive. Okay. Torpedo crew training, torpedo reload time down, that's always nice. Preventative maintenance. Capacitation doesn't happen as much. Last stand, not too bad. Seal is an interesting option. I-56-44 is a mean boat, and Tonjin feels weird. Tonjin's the new one, right? I'm pretty sure it's the one that's, where are we? Port. Should be an armory. And that's it. Yeah, the Tonijin. Yeah, Tonijin. Show me what? If only. There it is. Tier 10 Tonijin. It's like a worse U-450, but with airstrikes. Interesting. I'll go with I don't want that. No problem. Alright then. So yes, the 2 things we got out of the over 200 containers was the Alliance submarine and the K. Schonberg, which I think we will try right about now. Let's see what it can do with absolutely no updates or upgrades whatsoever. Just to give it a bare run. Yes, I know, no skills, all kills. That's right, that's how we do. We are testing my patience. I mean, what? Nothing. Alright, let's see what we got. Nope, not a thing. This is a bare run. There is nothing going on within my head for this one. It looks like we are all the way out on the left, which means we are going to be the first to see enemies and the first to sink, very likely. Let's see how we do. FI, he's on a backup mic, ergo why it's so quiet. Yep, it's unfortunate, but it is a backup mic only. Alright then. So I need to speak up, it would seem. Alright, no problem. We will do so. In a more commanding voice, we shall prevail today. Most certainly, Farragut. Let's go. Who's this behind us? The Fuso. Neat. And you are moving. Good, good, good. Just battleships can be so very. My God, the turret traverse is terrible. That's the first skill that's going to be learned. Turret traverse. Okay. So this is terribly slow. Alright. It is a tier 6, I will admit. The faster turrets are on the higher tier ships, but that's no excuse. We need to make this way faster. Way faster. Looks like it's time for us to turn in and get capturing. And even better, once we're here, big old boost. Let's go fast as we can. Keep an eye on the horizon, folks. It is a German DD. Well, that's this thing. I do forget what the DD actually stands for, but I know it has something to do with destroyer. Yes, it is a destroyer. I don't know what the other D is for though. And that's not an invitation, boys. That is not an invitation to make that joke, alright? That that's not my darling wife. No, that's not it. Steel yourself. Alright, let's have a quick look. What do we got? 11.9 for the battery, 7.5 for the torps. Here we go. We are more than happy to start firing. Ooh, turning, damn it. Reload time's good though. Command deck. Da. Just destroyer. The second D doesn't mean anything. Okay, good. No idea why we all agreed to just giving it a second D. Well, that's concerning. Keep it consistent, I guess. Consistency. Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Consistency with what? Ah, well. Whatevs. It's alright. We'll figure it out at some point, I'm sure. Oh, jeez. Yep. Okay, you're coming within range. Very good. That's it. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. That should make things very interesting for them. Come on then. Come on then. Fire, will you? Now that we're that close. How long will he take to realize it's a torpedo, DD? We'll find out soon enough. Looks like they're trying to swing to avoid. Let's see if they can. Oh, that looks like it's gonna... Ooh, that's two. Managed to abandon all the others, but oh boy. Alright, let's fix her up a little bit. Get that fire out if you would. Alright, come on. All ricochets at this point. That's no good at all. No. No, I can't. If you want to play the Schoenberg at high tier, consider the Z44. Well, like I said earlier, this was a bare bones run. So, we now know that this is a terrible, terrible ship to run bare bones. So, we've got a couple of skills on the captain, a couple of flags on her mast. For starters, greasing the gears to start, because that traverse speed is not so good. Got to be much faster than that. What else we got here? Extra heavy ammo. Main battery AP shell damage is bigger, and depth charge damage is also bigger. That's nice. I don't mind that. Dude, he just got it. He has no idea how German destroyers work yet. It's true. I really don't. Let's see. Swift fish. Probably faster torpedoes. That's always nice. Demo expert. That might be more what I want, but maybe not. Fair enough. Do you want to break it to him about the ZH1 then? What is the ZH1? Priority targets. The detection indicator additionally shows the number of opponents on the enemy team that are currently aiming at your ship with them. Nope, don't need that. Last stand, probably not. Extra heavy ammo seems like the good way to go. And adrenaline rush, 100%. What's this? Main battery and AA expert. Main battery firing range is longer. Damage from AA shells is bigger. That's always nice. What's this though? Is this a Fearless Brawler? That's number of shell explosions in AA salvos +1. With main battery reload times down. Not bad. Dazzle stays active for 15 seconds after ship has been spotted. Oh, as soon as we're spotted, ship speed goes up and dispersal shells. Wow, okay. Dazzle's pretty cool, but I'm thinking we'll go with the main battery and AA expert. That seems better. Along, I will do no such thing. Here we go. Master these. Up we go. Alright, let's see about decorating the ship. Sure, why not? Alright, let me know what in the world is the ZH1. Here we go. Got our full complement of flags, that's nice. And we can put some mountings on here. What do we got? Main armaments, engine room protection, main battery modification 2 for faster traverse speed, and reduces time to full speed. Well, let's go ahead and put that on. Main battery modification 2, there it is. Nice. Mount it. It's a German destroyer in the dockyard next update. It could potentially be another demented ship. Really? Demented as in insane to think about. So, really, really good. Alright. Let's get back out there and see how these wonderful things can help us win a battle. The next update, as a matter of fact. Alright then. And there are the flags all hung up nice and neat. Ready to go. Very cool looking though. Okay. Let's get to it and see how fast. Yep, that traverses much faster. Alright, speed up and go. It could be a better implementation when compared to Halford. What is a Halford? I assume that's another ship that I do not know about. Unfortunately, I am not a massive enthusiast as much as most other players around here are. I play around in the ships that I like the feel of and that I like the best, or the ones that I've actually heard of in the more common scenarios. For example, the Bismarck, the Yamato, and the Hood. Oh, and the Enterprise as well. But I am still learning. There's a lot of ships that could have been better implemented. Should have seen my disappointment when I got the Orkan. Oh no. Well, that sounds fun. I guess. That's a shame. Alright, here we go. It's an American destroyer with planes. Yep. Here we go. Hey, buddy! Let's see how you do. Really? Swing and a miss? Alright. Try it again. Good, an overpen. The Cursed Fletcher class. Yep, that'll be the one. Alright, let's see what we can do here. And die, die, die. Looks like I'll be doing exactly the same. Whoopsie doodle. Alright, let's see what we can do about this. There we go. Yep, yep, goodbye. That's the way. Hells to the yes. Except now with ZH1, you're going to get the Dutch planes. I'm not sure what that means either. What's the matter with Dutch planes? Whoop. Speaking of planes, why are you not moving? Why are you letting me hit you? How very odd. Still ricochets, not good. Come on. Come on. Ah. Really? All ricochets? Okay, sure. This is why I don't do why I don't do armor piercing. Dutch planes are airstrikes because Wargaming ran out of ideas at that point. And nothing except you just sit there and click and watch the enemy get carpet bombed. I see, I see. That sounds fun. I do like damage from afar. Speaking of damage from afar. Actually, if that's the case, I might as well burn them like this. Or not, because the bombs take like 20 seconds to reach their target. Meh. Torpedoes do about the same thing. You let them loose and that's fine. Alright, one penetration. Ah. At the very least, I managed to sink one ship, so that's nice. Woof. Got a spicy hug going back there. So do we tell them how AP penetration... You don't need to tell me that. You really, really don't need to tell me about that. It's fine. Armor-piercing penetration angles, I more than understand. I just can't hit them. That's all. That's why I prefer my fire armaments. I very much prefer watching boats burn. Because they're not supposed to. They're on the water. Why are you burning? Fail. Nah, don't bother. Let them have fun. Yes. Yes. See now, unfortunately, you've gone right ahead and found yourself one of the very few World of Warships players that decidedly cannot play ranked. Not that he doesn't want to, he can't. You'd enjoy Hawaii if you had it then. Sure I would. I'm sure I would. Hawaii is a nice map. Hawaii's Hawaii's a really nice map. Where's that? No. It's an aircraft carrier. Okay. Yep. I am not hitting that. I'm just gonna go ahead and wait around here and take this place for myself. Oh, the boat. Never mind, I was wrong. I was very wrong. I've been extremely wrong all day. I'm getting sick of it, honestly. I'm really getting sick. I have been. And you were sitting here the whole time. You knew I was being wrong the whole day. I was wrong. Waiting for fighters, what the hell? What do you mean waiting for fighters? What is that? Or if we had this Smolensk. I missed that one a lot. Why am I being fired at? Oh, wow, okay, sure. Okay, so just real quick, and for my benefit, what is the Hawaii? Now, Smolensk now is in an awkward position with the range nerf on that particular ship, the Smolensk. Hmm. Alright, let's see here. Tell them what the Hawaii is. Yes, please do. That'd be great. 3.5 kilometers. Oh, man. I'm not even anywhere near close enough to help these guys out. Come on now. Yeah, here we go. Nope, that's it. Just an itty bitty bit of shot. Sure. And I can hit... I get the feeling that's not even gonna... Nah, that ain't reaching. Think large cruiser, but with destroyer guns Goes brrr like the CIWS and sets fire to everything. That sounds like me! I like things that go brrr and set things on fire. Let's go! I do not know what the CIWS is, though. Could someone please unacronym that for me, please? Let's head to the exterior and see if we can't put ourselves another flag on here. Basically a Brisbane, but better. Excuse me? A Brisbane? We do like the Brisbane in this household. Well then. Alright, let's see. Can we put another flag on here? Yes. Very good. Can we put another flag on here? Yes, we can. This is a 3-flag ship. Alright. So let's see. What flags do I want? Oh, I know. Give me claustrophobic. Russian Badger's flag. Pardon? Oh no, Brisbane does well. I like Brisbane. Brisbane, we love Brisbane in this house. CIWS is a Gatling gun that expels up to 6,000 shells per minute. Or at least I think it's 6,000 a minute. Well, what is that? It does sound like a lot of fun. Alright, there we go. German ship now has a Russian Badger flag upon it, as well as a wonderful star flag on it, the Wind Rose. Yes and no. Okay. Oh, actually, yeah, where can we see the Hawaii? I'm betting. It's probably in the armory, but I'll try the tech tree first. CIWS is just a term for close-in weapon system. It's any weapon meant to defend against missiles and aircraft. Aha! See, that's helpful. That's real helpful, that one. Okay, if it's the Hawaii, it's got to be the US, right? It's got to be a United States ship. What do we got? Nebraska, Delaware, Maine, Annapolis, Jackson, Omaha. I'm going with, if it's as big as you say it is, it must be over here. Midway, the United States, Palau, Independence, Langley, Texas, Ranger, and okay. Not seeing it here, which means it must be in the armory, where you can buy it as a ship. Why, as a premium ship, you would need another tech tree mod to view it. Fair enough. Okay, so in that case, it must be in here. Alright, let's see. We want to... It's as big as you say it is. It must be an American destroyer. Here we go. Let's see. No. Okay, it must be American. Let's see. Cato, Vallejo, Black, Salem, Sherman, Halford, Kearsarge, Tulsa, Flint. And that mod is disabled just to make it better. Ah. Well, I don't play with mods either. Hornet, Rochester, Saipan, Atlanta, Virginia 44, Marblehead. We're getting into the little ones here. And nope. A limited time ship during last Christmas, no longer available for now. I see. Okay. Okay. Well, that is a shame. That is a true shame. Ah, well. Perhaps next Christmas or whenever it comes back out again, as I'm sure it will. As I'm sure it will. Much like I'd love for the Enterprise to come back. Of all the premium ships, I will see about saving up my doubloons and purchasing that. That'll be great. That will be great. Then I can get into the next Star Trek collaboration with it. I may or may not be very much looking forward to when Star Trek rolls around again. All right, let's head out for another venture with this boat. Let's go. All right. Our main aim today is to set things on fire, mostly whatever's over there. Let's go. Let's set up to go. Well, they haven't re-released the Prince Fan Orange from 2024 Christmas, so we really just don't know. What a shame, honestly. Yeah, here's hoping Hawaii rolls around again. Absolutely. Fingers crossed on that. Along with the Enterprise. The Enterprise would be lovely to get, but first things first, the Hawaii. Maybe the hood, just for collection's sake. I'd love to get my hands on the hood. Again, for collection's sake. Not for any tactical purposes, it'd be really cool to have. Alright, sure. In that case, Arekasu, in your personal opinion, what would be a good ship to grab with, say, coal or whatever premium purchase that's currently in the armory right now? What would be a good one to grab? Now, remember, for my personal shopping list, I like setting things on fire. So whatever helps me set things on fire more often, that's the one I'd like. But I'd like to hear your opinion on what's good. What do you think is good? Well, when I say good, I mean fun. You're quite right, my darling, yes. When I say good, I mean fun. Would you find the most fun to pilot? Since we're so far out and we're at way too steep an angle, we are absolutely going to set this dude on fire. Let's go. Who are you? You're Leon. Alright, let's take you down. Set you on fire. Let's go. What modes do I like? I enjoy... Let's see. Well, I had Nexel explaining exactly what ship has the highest chance of setting fires to stuff. But sadly, I lost it. Oh, that's okay. Necro, why don't you join in as well? What of the ships that are currently available would you suggest for the most fun for you? Compensating for tier and everything. Okay, so get this sorted and fire. Yes, you did, yes. And then lost it, yes, unfortunately. And fun means starting fires, right? In my book it does. I am being absolutely bombarded here. And they are dead. Heck yes. And this is what destroyers are all about. Destroying. Hell yes. Pity he was all on his own though. Like, weird. Doesn't much matter. We're here now. Alright then. As for you, my new subscriber friend, I really like uh, co-op, and sometimes I enjoy asymmetric battle. Kusu says, I would say the Salem and GK. No idea about the coal destroyers since I don't have them. That's fair enough. So the Salem. Yoshino also has a decent fire starting chance, but it reloads quite slowly. I don't think I mind too much with the slow reload, but thank you for the warning. So the Yoshino, the Salem, and the GK. Is the GK what it's actually called, or is that just its nickname? Either way, let's make our way over to the next area and cause some trouble. I get the feeling I'm going to be very late to cause the trouble. Yep, there's only 3 of them left. Alright, let's go. Going full speed at 37.7 knots. There you go. Grosser Kurfürst, something like that. I see. Okay, okay. I'll have to look into it. I think they're gonna die right quick here. 2, actually. There's one on the south side of the map, and no, they don't. Never mind. Not anymore. I think, says Necro from my calculations, the Admiral Schroeder was the ship that could start the most amounts of fire at any given point thanks to its range, rate of fire, secondary guns, and tier. The ship that could start it, the Admiral Schroeder. Well, I do believe we need to have a look at these ships. The Admiral Schroeder tells me that it's a German ship, I assume, as well as the Großer Kurfürst. So let's have a look. But the funnest Funniest ship to sail is Dyson because she murders things. What? Keep in mind, all of these three ships have really solid AP shells. Salem and the Yoshino AP can be used on broadsides very well. GK depends on its secondaries to start fires. I see. Mutsu was also very fun when she was new. I do have the Mutsu, actually. Alright, so let's see about the Schroeder. Let's have a look. Should be in here somewhere. The Immelmann. That's the code first. Alright, neat. I believe it was. There's the Pommer, and I've seen that around. Z44, I think, was mentioned earlier. Tirpitz, Mainz, Prince Eugene, Scharnhorst, Frederick, Emden. Okay, so not here. Let's try Russians. Commissar de Stalingrad, Revoluция. It was not one of these. These feel very different. Okay. Yeah, very different. Okay. Played randoms too, I'd recommend the Kearsarge because HE only Kearsarge is demented and griefs the others and is pretty funny. Okay, the Kearsarge. I know I saw that name earlier. Oh, there's the Yoshino. Low rate of fire, long firing range, great damage per salvo, it would seem. Something like this to start fires, huh? Interesting. The Anult for clapping the entire enemy team at medium to short range. The Anult is pretty darn good for that. When you set fire to enemies, they DCP. Then you launch your planes, HE rockets, and set them on fire again. Then set more fire with another salvo. that, that sounds like an amazing amount of fun for me. Which ship was this again? Let me just recheck my chat. Ah. Eh. Come along then. Yes, stream manager. Okay, let's see. So that would be the Kearsarge. Okay, the Kearsarge. Let's see if we can find it. Back. Search by name. Kearsarge. Oh, come on. There it is. Kearsarge. It is. Ah, yes, it's the hybrid. Right, right, right. I also recently got my hands on the Marceau, which is a lot of fun. I see. Okay, okay. Okay. The hybrid ship accurately is challenging with low maneuverability. Okay. I have to admit, a hybrid ship like this could be deadly, but also really, really hard to pull off because it's an aircraft carrier at the same time as being a massive warship. It needs to be somewhere nearby and hammering the enemy, but also it's going to be sending off airplanes which I need to control. Alright, you should also look at the stupidest ship in the game, the Barbiano. Barbiano, okay. There it is, the XA da Barbiano. It's an Italian ship. Why is it stupid? It's a tier 10, large HP pool, high main battery damage per minute, modified shells alternate fire mode. I'm sorry. Modified shells alternative fire mode. Only SAP available and high detectability. Okay. Why? Find more details about the compensation rules, possibility of balance changes being applied, and container mechanics. Why? Click show and pull. Okay. Why is this so far? What the actual hell is this? Those are all turrets. Every one of them is a turret. They'll be very useful once they're pointing the other way. No, no, no. That's what. Look, 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 look. See? They're built specifically so they can swivel around and not hit each other. Of course. This is ridiculous. What the heck?
They all get on target?
It is 16 guns, and every one of them can be on target. That's mm,
Kind of what?
I need it. I need it. Rate of fire 320 shells a minute. What the Doesn't Barbiano want to use SAP instead, though? Look, at that point, it's going to hammer holes into opponents. And right now, Destroyer go brrr, apparently.
Okay.
Yeah, still a fun ship. I am,
Kind of what?
I am dumbfounded.
Wasn't there something you said about coupons earlier?
Yeah, but this needs steel. I don't have that much steel.
Yeah.
I do have a coupon to get a discount. However, I still don't have enough.
Oh.
Think this, but a cruiser. Oh my god.
Oh, okay.
That's the Hawaii? Okay. Listen, when you get 800 plus hits in one engagement, you don't care. It's true.
Hmm.
This. Why?
I don't
Why
know.
did this exist? This is insane. Alberico de
Oh,
Barbiano
permanent camouflage.
represents a hypothetical configuration of an Alberto de Greciano class light cruiser based on a 1938 project. This is a hypothetical ship. Okay. Instead of 8 152mm main battery guns, she is armed with 16 modern 90mm dual-purpose guns. Their number and high rate of fire compensate for the smaller caliber, allowing the ship to deal impressive damage per minute. Yeah!
You sound like it.
The ship comes with a permanent camouflage, and she has standard economic bonuses for her tier. She also has a reduced post-battle service cost. Commander retraining is not required for this ship. Good lord, okay. Fun fact, Barbiano is a cruiser downgraded to a destroyer. Why was it downgraded? Modified shells, alternative fire mode. SAP have high armor penetration capabilities. Well, increased main battery reload time. Good lord. Der 7 Provincian is also a good hypothetical fire starter. Hypothetical. Sorry, D7 Provincian? Okay.
D7
Pro
Provincian.
Vin
Uh,
Pro Provoni?
is it
No.
Provoni?
You want to divvy up? I can show you the Hawaii.
Div up. What does that mean?
I don't know what that means, div up. What you mean? I don't know how you'd be able to show me the Hawaii, but it's okay. Oops, wrong one.
Oh, team up.
I'll team up. Well,
Can you
are
do that?
you in the Asia server? Because if not, unfortunately, well, yeah.
What was the other one they were talking about?
What was the other one? Let's see. Can't find the Provincian. Let's see, what else we got here? On this, let's see, we are looking at, okay, so we've seen the Kearsarge. I have the Anult. The Mutsu I also have. Oh, the Salem. We were
Yeah.
looking at the Yoshino earlier, and there's also the GK. Alright, let's see.
Where's the Salem?
The Salem.
There it
There
is.
it is. Worth for coal. Okay. High damage per minute, high AP shell efficiency, high survivability, no torps. Interesting. A cruiser without torps is interesting. Okay.
Hmm.
Well, don't you look all dignified?
Yeah, it's fancy.
Hmm. Neat stuff. No torps though, which is very unusual. But
Hmm.
high damage per minute? Can't really say no to that.
I guess you don't need torps if you've got that insane damage per minute.
I suppose not.
Is that how it works?
Not really. It's more a design thing.
Hmm.
So yeah, let's see. Enhanced armor, specialized repair teams, High damage, AP shells with reduced chances of ricocheting, that's nice. Enables firing over obstacles. Arcing shell trajectory enables firing over elevated terrain. I see. Okay. Shooting accurately over long ranges is challenging. Long shell flight time makes it difficult to take an optimal target lead. That's fair. Short firing range, in other words. Okay. No torps. Fast rudder shift time, so it turns really quickly. That's nice. Choice of consumables available. Very nice. Swap out surveillance radar for hydroacoustic search if you want. I see. Very nice. Alright then, and what else do we have? The Dyson. Let's get to looking at the Dyson then. The Dyson is not here. What's this? Daily Essentials. No. Pretty sure I already did the daily ritual. The Dyson might well be in the tech tree though. Let's have a look. I will look into that in a moment. Dyson. Dyson. Atsuharu. Atago. No, it's not here either. It must be another one of the limiteds that aren't around anymore. That's fine, I suppose. Something called the GK. Oh, Araketsu's here. Hot damn. Well, dang. Okay then, sure. Suppose I'll ready up. What kind of ship you want me to use then? Let's see. We will head back to port. Look at Golden having friends. I have to admit, this is the first time. Okay, so a tier 10. That's the Hawaii G. Nice. Okay then. In which case, give me a sec. Anything goes. Alright then. Alright then. Let's see. Let's cross that out. If we're going tier 10, let's go right ahead and bring out the Schleifen. Because why not? Okay, we're ready up with the Schleifen then. Bring this down. A neat ship is the main. It's basically a German heavy cruiser, light cruiser guns, but a lot of them. Okay. We are ready. Not ready to select another ship or modify ship configuration. Please wait for the commander to send the division into battle. Click not ready to set another ship. Okay. Yes, Schleifen, fun ship. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Okay, we good to go? Heck yeah, we are. Heck yeah. Let's do this thing. This is exciting. This is my first time in a division. Actually, no, this is my second time in a division. First time was, oh wow, literal years ago. Oh dear. I usually play this, single player. So, this is unusual. This is strange. And look, there he is in yellow. Nice. Well, that's your fault for being on the Asian server. Excuse me, it's more your fault for being on the European server, thank you. Yes. Both you and Luma. You and Luma being on the European server instead of the Asian server. What's wrong with you? Gosh. Gosh. Alright, so let's have a look. Good lord. Hawaii Golden. My gosh. Look at it go. Hot damn. It is a gorgeous ship. I love this thing. Yeah. The fact that he was able to fire off that quickly from go is ridiculous. I've only just finished loading. Nah, because I played with Gaia and had a hell of a time. How dare you? Looks like a modernized Atlanta. Jeez Louise, look at all of those turrets. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Just on this side. I'm sure there's a few more on the other side. It's beautiful, though. It does look like marble with some gold fill in, right? Wait till I see the golden shower. What the heck? The excuse me? The what the heck? It's an Alaskan class cruiser. Okay. Look at that. Oh, we better start turning. Ain't no spicy hugs here. No. I have been responsible for spicy hugs. Quite a few times, actually. Not today, though. Bring this up. Jeez Louise. Look at it go. That is a literal stream. My god. Oh no. Quickly, turn! Turn, damn it! Turn, damn you! Ah! Snipe that one. Yes! So glad I pulled that off. Alright. What's that? So much shooting. Oh my god. And not hitting the great big thing there. My god. There's a literal stream of ammunition. Insanity. And fire. Hopefully. Maybe a couple of these. Lord. There's so much fire, this is insane. Ooh, good couple of shots. And there it is. Oh, look it. We got the kill and the victory, and I'm about to get hit several times. So many times, but we already won. It's too late for you. I've already won. We've already won. I do not care. 6 fires, that's insanity. What the heck, yo? I okay, yeah, so the Hawaii, I need that. I need that. Ooh, hello, new box. Resolute and rapid. Alright. The Bremen. Okay, let's buck out here. The other one Necro was talking about. What do we got here? Necro was talking about the Provincian, Schleifen, Marfault, Hawaii, Barbiano. I know. It was after the Barbiano, but the only thing I've got here is the Provincian. Schleifen Fun, Modernized Atlanta, Alaska Cruise. Do note it costs you more to maintain those high-level ships than you earn per battle. Yeah, that is fair, but it will be fun. Whoops, sorry. This is a mains, but they gave it some liberal upgrades. Oh lord. Okay. Okay. Let me just tier 10. Hold up. Yep. Bring out the Brisbane for this one. Ready. We in. Might just make this a little bit smaller. It's about as small as it gets. Okay, that's fair. Fair and fine. Okay, so let's see about the Bremen. This is a cruiser, much like us, so let's see how we go. Yep. The what? Oh, the chat box? No idea. I do have my chat here as well, so that's fine too. It has lesser shells per minute, but they're a bit bigger caliber compared to the Hawaii. Good luck, everyone. I see, I see. Well then. I see, I see. Well, well. Alright then. Let's see this thing in action. Should we hit... looking at... Well, let's have a look. I'd go with that being... Woof! Wow! Look at that! That's beautiful. That's about as good as I can get. Alright, let's get back to the fire. Very nice. Alright, so let's see about taking on B, I guess. I'll probably sail ahead. I also have 8 torps per slide, like the Schleifen. Gosh darn it! That's a lot. That is so many torpedoes. I love it. Okay, so the Bremen, as well as the Hawaii, are the ones to look out for. As long as I can afford to maintain them. Which means I will have fun, and then I will spend an entire hour recouping the cost. Sure, why not? That seems to make sense, right? Why not? Alright, there we go. Couple of hits. Set them on fire! Please, pretty please. Real nice here. Got to set on fire, heck yes. A couple of them can go past the island, but not all of it. Yep, good couple around. Very nice. I did not take them down, but that is fine. They are down. That is what matters. They are down to clown. Kaboom, that's me. I got that one. Whoop, here comes some torps. We should be able to just avoid them. Only just. It shouldn't be too much of a hassle. Meanwhile, let's fire these off. See how they can handle this. There we go. Maybe I fired them a little early. Oh no, that's fine. Donk, 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 donk. Good lord. Not a single one of them was one of mine that did the damage, though. That's a shame. That's okay. They're still dead, which is great. Just what we want. Whoop, hello. They were. Alright, see about torps. Woof, they are getting mangled. And look, more torps, but I don't care. It's okay. Come on, that's mine! Haha! Uh-oh. It's okay, it's okay. We got this, we got this. We got this. Heck yeah. Goodbye, torps. This is why we have the surveillance. It's nice. Beep, beep. And they're not going to last very much longer. There they go. There they go. Victory! Definitely see how we actually went. This check the actual scoreboard here. Let's see. There they are. Now, how did they gain 421? I need some context on that. Ah, screw it. Let's hit the compliment. Oh, I can't compliment who entered the battle in the same division. Because I know them. Oh, no. Fine, detailed report. Can I get that? No, that's just for me. Okay. Yeah, which is fine. Alright, so how did I get 309 and then you got 421? Hmm. Yes, teach us your ways. Do you want to give ASIMs a go in these ships? Sure, why not? Beep. Sure, sure. Alright, let's go ahead and hit ready. There we go. We are ready to take on asymmetrics. Let's see how we go. Division type changed to asymmetric. Yep. Set to ready. Oh, wait, do I need to? Yep, okay. Division change to asymmetrics. Alright, ready. There we go. Now she blows, and so on. All that good stuff. Okay, now I am going to have to make this the last one tonight. But this has been an incredible amount of fun. Thank you very much, Adoketsu. And thank you, Necro, for being along and being a wonderful, snarky man. Honestly, we love you guys here. We do. Right. Alright, let's go. Oh look! We're together again! Wait. The Sea Bear. I don't know the Sea Bear. Chinese or Russian ship? Russian, I think. Hmm.
General quarters.
Alright.
Good luck, everyone.
Might just stick around close enough to you. Keep about half steam, should be fine. Asymmetric battles are fought with so much opposition. We just got to be careful. Luckily, the opposition is lower tier than us, but hey. Mr. Slime! Hot damn! Hello, Mr. Slime. Welcome back. Unfortunately, you've come at about the last fight of the night. Seabird is short for Siberia. Ah, that makes sense. It's a secondary focused Kremlin. You can see the Kremlin in the tech area. I will look at the Kremlin afterwards. Let's see. Ah, very nice. I like it. That's a very, very crisp looking ship. Apologies about that. I had to be in service for a long while now. Well, Mr. Slime, it is wonderful to see you again on the high seas here. Oh, they're steaming off. I'd better get my steam back up. Here we go. And we do appreciate your service. Thank you very much. And I do appreciate you coming along. This is wonderful to see you. Adakusu, you're new here. This is Mr. Slime. Mr. Slime is, I can't say a long time watcher, but they've been here at least a month. So that's nice. Alright then. So, the Kremlin, in my knowledge, is a Soviet never-built ship. Which means the Cyber must be like that as well, right? Well, a few weeks. A few weeks is fine. A few weeks is fine. Oh, you're my two newest subs. Oh, that's great. I'm sure you'll get along fantastically. Okay, we are seeing some shit. Looks like we're going after the cruiser right now, so let's do that. Fire away and set it on fire, please. There's a couple of defense flags. That's good. A couple of penetrations. Turn this thing into a burning barge. Let's do it. A burning barge. Got a spot. Very nice. Looks like we got ourselves a nice barrage. Incapacitation, not bad, but not what we're looking for. Got ourselves a hit. Oh, that's what's happening. Okay. Yep, okay. A couple of these fire off, and that's why. Okay. Spin round. Spin round. Good God. Good Lord. Fire it off. Fire away. Through we go. Get out of here, my friend. Let's move it. I cannot read all of that. I'm sorry. I am very much in the middle of dying. Let's go. Set you on fire. Why did that happen? We were at half health. How did that happen? The Richelieu managed to completely annihilate the Brisbane. I was losing health this entire time. It was awful. We'll try. Let's see. Okay. Mr. Slime says, the Kremlin has the same gun as the Yamatos, but the point is an inch smaller. Interesting. In my old-ass Cold War knowledge, a Soviet cruiser named Kremlin was planned, laid down in 1948, and launched in 1949. But she was never officially commissioned or completed, being scrapped around 1955. 6 years of just faffing about? Yeesh. She was part of the Stalingrad-class heavy cruisers, sometimes referred to as Project 82. Let's move our butts over to our good friend. Hold on. No, no, no. There we go. Now they are doing exactly what a battleship is meant to be doing, going slow and trying to take them on from distance. Problem is, they don't have my help anymore, and I'm sorry about that. You are all on your own, my friend. Please be careful. Let's see. Which were cancelled before completion, not to be confused with operational Kirov or Slava class cruisers. Huh. So in a way, the Kremlin was a precursor design hull of the modern Kirov. I see, so it was a blueprint, I guess. We got overpenetrated by a latest and greatest French forward-firing battleship. That makes sense. That would certainly have done the trick, especially on the Brisbane, which is, from what I've been told, paper thin on defense. Oh dear. But that's okay. I still love the Brisbane. The Brisbane is loved in this house. She was used, some people confused Kremlin for Yamato in the hull design and turret design. Oh, used for testing for the newer Kirovs. I see. Well, hot damn. Hot diggity damn indeed. Ugh. This looks really dicey. You've got 3 ships firing on you. How are you still alive? You are in a battleship, I'll give you that. However, how? How? Oh man, come on now. Ugh. Oh, come on. How are their healths anyway? Richelieu, that's the one that killed me. Revenge, please. I'm in the moment recently promoted to now Rear Admiral. Lord have mercy, I'm an Admiral. Congratulations, Mr. Slime, you've done it. Big name for such an old relic of the past now, to be honest. I'm sure you're fine. There goes the Richelieu. Vengeance. Revenge has been taken. Thank you, Arakusu. Your name will be lit up in glory. Oh boy. You are being absolutely slammed from that side. Who is that? The other Arakusu. Okay, no. Come on now. The Monarch. Come on, just a little bit more, a little bit more. Monarch is down! Arakusu's still going. Insanely powerful. What is that? I can't see it now. Darn it. Arakusu is down. Ah, it's okay. What in the world? Oh, that's the Ninja Turtles skin. I forgot about that. That is wicked. Okay. Insane. I managed to tank 801,000 damage, but nah. Richelieu was one terrifying ship during World War II. Given that I was on the receiving end of that bullshit, yes, it was. Maybe could have gone better if the Colbert didn't run straight into the other plank. Yeah, true enough. I'm currently in a Nimitz class carrier. Hot damn. Hold on. Nimitz class, Nimitz class. No wait, that's a Nimitz class. It wouldn't be here in this game because that's a modern battleship, isn't it? No, carrier. It's a modern carrier, isn't it? I think so. Oh God. Okay. Anyway, with that being said, that shall end tonight's run. It's been a blast. I'm so sorry, Mr. Slime, that you only got to see the last part of it. I believe it. Yep, the CVN Carl Vinson. CVN Carl Vinson. Imagine if the Nimitz was in WoWs. The Nimitz is a little bit too modern for World of Warships, I think. Anyway, folks, once again, thank you very much for joining me on my it may be a short birthday stream, but it is my birthday stream. I opened a lot of boxes. I got a couple of new ships. I will test out that submarine off stream, I do believe. Thanks for the games. And yes, thank you, Arakusu. You are more than welcome on every Sunday to come and join in, either against or with. Either or works for me. The Nimitz closes. Okay, so we're out of the division. That's cool. Yes, leave the division. That's awesome. See you next time. Uh, it's my wife's birthday today. You have the same birth month. Aww. Happy birthday, Mrs. Slime. Heck yeah. You tell Mrs. Slime happy birthday from the Golden Microphone. Speaking of which, it's time to say goodnight. I've been the Golden Microphone. This is the Golden Microphone Gaming Channel. Hopefully we'll see you next Friday for some more Fallout where we are in some shit. I tell you what, we are in some shit. She is 73. Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. Heck yes. A lot of people call her Mrs. Wiggles. Okay then, Mrs. Wiggles, happy 73rd birthday. You are married to a wonderful person who is a Rear Admiral. How cool is that? Hot diggity damn. Alright then, once again, thank you very much. Have a great night. Have a great week, rest of your weekends, and I'll see you on Friday. Good night, everybody.